You're watching this week's show with Dan and Mike.
This week's show podcast, but from the vault.
Literally from the vault.
So from the vault.
You cannot find this interview anywhere.
So just to explain, we've had our YouTube channel for nearly as long as the show. In fact, pretty much first couple of years of YouTube was when we set up the channel. And for the longest time, we just threw our interviews up. It was somewhere that people could check out the show's interviews. And then a couple of years back, we decided that we were going to focus a little bit more on doing a YouTube product. So we had some rules over past interviews. If it didn't have a certain amount of views, if the band wasn't going anymore,
Yeah.
and
This band's definitely not going anymore, sadly.
However, this is not just a From the Vault, this is a pitch for one more gig. Because I think there's two bands that we said last week that we would give body parts to see one last time. And one of them is the 100, that's not today's From the Vault. And the other one
is the Defiled.
Now, for those of you that have never heard of the Defiled, they were huge when Jaeger was sponsoring bands.
And tours. They were on the Jaeger tour with Ghost and Gojira.
Right.
That was one tour.
One tour. The Defiled, Ghost and Gojira.
And there was someone else, I can't remember who it was.
Because we did a couple of Jaeger tours and we did a couple of Krang tours as well when they used to be things. But one of the reasons that because Mike had actually formed a relationship with the Defiled before I did, because
I interviewed them when they played our hometown when they were supporting. Who was it they were supporting? It was at the Lemon Grove. It was. No.
It's gone.
It's gone. Wednesday 13 was in the band.
Oh, who was that?
With Joey Jordison.
Yeah, Murder Dolls?
That's it.
There we go.
I knew it was something Halloween-y. Murder Dolls, as it's Halloween month.
But Mike said to me, he's like, I know that because I've never been sort of super into like makeup aesthetic or horror bands as much as Mike is.
I do like a pretty boy in makeup.
Yeah, I'm very much a metalcore kid, and always have been.
They're just pretty boys.
Yeah, very pretty boys, especially some of the people out there. But I remember you saying to me, don't judge these guys, even off of album until you've watched them live. And I was like, why? He's like, because the music, the album, the interviews, that's only one half of who they are.
It's a bit like Ghost.
Yeah.
If you're into that kind of sleazy rock kind of thing, and you don't listen to them, and if you listen to them and then you go and see them, it's like, oh, I was not expecting that.
Well, it's like the first time I watched Good Charlotte and they were heavy live, you know? It's like that type of change.
I suppose nowadays everyone watches their music, whereas back then, even when the Defiled were around, it was more you listen to the music and then you go and discover the video.
And they did some pretty insane videos as well, because the Defiled was very much, one of the albums called Daggers, and very much like the horror, Grave Times, gothic stuff. There was the big makeup, full body tats all the way up to on the face and everything like that. They are committed before.
All the liquid latex being painted on.
They are committed so hard to being band members, rock stars. And
it's an aesthetic, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the Defiled got so close to that tipping point where they could have lived off a legacy, because they had played like the iceberg. That's one of the things that comes up in the interview. They played an iceberg with Jaeger, where there was no audience really. It was just them.
Just had their kit on a boat and then sailed out to an iceberg,
which is about the size of the room that we're in. It wasn't a big iceberg.
No, it wasn't, and it rocked, literally.
Well, I was going to say, particularly because AVD was performing on that.
Yes.
And again, so just to give you an idea, the main members that we spoke to over the years were Stitch D, now known as Lee, and AVD. Now,
and Vince.
But Vince, we're protecting. Well, I say we're protecting. Don't think anybody's heard of him from him in years, have they?
No, he just seems to have gone to ground. Like the other members can all you can find them online and things.
Well, particularly Needles, because Needles, the drummer, ended up playing the Queen's Jubilee.
He was also in Stomp before joining the Defiled.
Amazing.
And performed at the opening games of the Olympics in 2012.
You can find him you can find AVD, legendary performer, great guy, party hard but lovely with it.
Yeah.
He's in Red Method.
Red Method.
And
And he's the same guy that we would interview the Defiled maybe once a month.
Yeah.
And every time you would go up to Dan and go, "Hi, I'm AVD," as if he like never met you before. It's
Oh, I
like, you don't
forgot
know
about that being a thing.
There was then it became a thing. And Stitch would turn around and go,
Dude, you know him?
You know him. He interviewed you like 3 weeks ago in the back of our van.
It was brilliant, but then he started doing it. So one time,
played into it then, didn't he?
Yeah, no. One time in one night, he introduced himself to me 30 times. But they were always just such like, it's a bit like shout out Sean Smith and the Blackout. Is the Blackout were always known as being good tour mates.
Yeah.
And this is the same for the Defiled. Is I've never met anybody that toured with the Defiled and went, oh, I don't like those guys. They was always like, you got to be careful if you party with them because you'll probably get arrested. But they were always so genuine as people. They were living the crazy lifestyle, and that's what they wanted to do. It comes up in nearly every interview that we reviewed for this From the Vault. We did one in 2013 at Warped Tour. It's only 3 minutes long, but we still managed to talk about Valiums and 2 bottles of Jaeger being what they get to sleep with and stuff like that. They were crazy in an era where bands weren't that crazy.
Yeah, they lived. They were quintessentially the rock star that you thought a rock star would be.
Yeah.
Your Axl Roses or your Axl Roses, your Slash.
The only band that I can think of the same era that were more crazy than them.
Motley Crue?
No, because
They were a makeup band.
Well, no, they're not the same era. So they got bigger, not makeup, but Ask Out as Andrew in the same.
They partied hard, yeah.
In the same era, because I remember the Stitch saying, "Oh, we inquired about doing a tour with Asking, but
there's not enough Jägermeister in the world."
Yeah, I was going to say everybody in the background said no. Okay, so
Shall we watch this video?
I think we should, because it is one of your best with them,
Yes.
and one of the best that we have, because this was pre-tripod, dedicated
handshaking camera.
Yeah, so
And it was actually it was on a boat as well.
that's why I was shaking the camera. Is the boat was throwing me off. Not that it's permanently moored and never moves. It was the boat, not my hands.
Big up the Thekla in Bristol.
Yeah, I love that venue. Anyway, roll tape.
All right, this is Mike from the Mike James Rock Show, and this time we're sat down with the Defiled.
Hello.
Evening, gentlemen. How's it going?
Good. Very good.
It's going well.
Well,
It's well as fuck. Yeah.
Quite a long tour, because you've been out in Europe already.
I'm turning my phone off because I'm a professional.
Well done.
There you go.
Like a pro. You've done this before, haven't you?
Fuck yes.
yeah, we've been Europe, then now the UK, and then back to Europe. And it's fucking Christmas!
No, then Scandinavia. Then it's fucking Christmas!
Scandinavia's still part of Europe, though, isn't it?
Are they?
Last time I checked, it's just up there in the snow bits.
Am I
It'll
being
feel real.
racist? Was that racist? I don't
No,
know.
no, not at all.
Is that racist? No, but yeah, that's what we're ending on the 14th in Stockholm.
Okay.
Which,
And then a nice 2-day drive home.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
Through Denmark. And
All the way
Denmark.
down and all the way around again.
Back to
all the way to
back
Calais, then back to London.
Are
So.
you in the UK for Christmas then?
I am this year.
I'm not.
Oh, you're away, aren't you?
Yeah.
Nice. Sunshine.
Yeah, sunshine. Yeah, nice one, sunshine. Now I'm gonna go see family.
That'd be cool, man.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah, I'm not doing a beach Christmas again. That sucks. It's not Christmas when it's hot.
I was just about to ask, what's it like having a Christmas in sunshine?
I did that last year. It sucks. We just sat there on Christmas Day on the beach going, oh, I want to be on the Isle of Wight and it'd be cold and rainy and
log cabin
eating a shit ton of food. So
Yeah. You gotta have that cozy feeling.
yeah, not sweating your balls off on
no.
a beach. That's not
It
cozy.
doesn't go well with your turkey
That's
and
not
your
Christmas.
roast puds, does it really? Which date has stood out most for you in Europe and the UK on this tour?
For me, we all have separate ones,
Yeah,
don't we?
we all argue. Not argue. We all bicker about which one's like.
The best.
Last night I walked off. I was like, that was awesome. And then there's always one person that goes, oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had one we've agreed on yet.
No.
Glasgow. The first one, Manchester, in the UK. The first UK one was my favourite one.
That rocked. I've enjoyed every single one of them, to be honest. London, it was the only one that I was a bit nervous because our smoke machines weren't working.
Yeah, we had like
and,
actual production for a show. It
I've
was
seen
quite cool.
photos. It looked
Yeah,
quite
yeah.
epic.
We had cannons and confetti and everything.
and they weren't going to let us use them, so it was all very like trying to argue with the promoter, and it was
Yeah,
just
we were doing like
come
the
on,
meet and
man.
greet stuff and just worrying the whole time, talking while there was a kid meet and greet us. All they would hear is us going, "What about if we move it to the left and try this?" And, it was,
This trajectory so it doesn't hit.
yeah, apparently because confetti cannons shoot out like a plastic thing first.
Of
Well,
course,
that's
like
what it's
a
like.
cork,
Yeah.
yeah.
So as soon as that shot off, the venue were like, "You can't do that." And we were like, "Well, what the fuck? We have to do
We're
it."
supposed to do it.
So we did do it in the end. We had to like.
Turned out that actually the one we used to demonstrate it, to show them that it's
Yeah.
safe, was faulty. So yeah, the other
Look,
ones
it's
are-
safe.
So
Shooting
was
a
that just
fucking-
for the London show, or was that all tour?
No, we just did that for the London show.
We're gonna do something here, I
We have
think.
bits today.
Jumped in the
tonight,
river
yeah.
afterwards or something?
Yeah, skinny dipping.
It's fucking freezing outside today as well. I don't think I'd fancy that.
It's getting you ready for when you go up to Scandinavia. It's
Yeah.
like cold.
Oh. Do you remember we did that last winter? We were in Scandinavia. We played in a prison in Finland.
Yeah.
It was so
In a
grim.
prison?
It was in an old abandoned prison.
Oh,
It was
right, okay.
amazing.
Not
looking.
Johnny
Yeah, not an
Cash
actual
style.
prison.
Just go
No.
play to the inmates.
We
No,
played
it's-
in a few prisons. We played in the prison in Australia as well. Remember that? That was
dressing room was
crazy.
a prison.
Yeah.
August Burns Red got locked actually in one of the jails before they went to go on. No one had the key.
No.
They purposely had them all open with the latch across,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
no one would do it. And August Burns Red are the first. They were on before us each day, and in that venue they just closed the fucking door and it latched shut, and they spent a long time. All you saw, we were still at the stage, like, shouldn't they be on by now? And all you saw is these guys just sprinting in their flip flops to get on the stage. It was
rock
quite
it.
funny.
Yeah, that was the first time I felt like I was in an episode of Oz over there. Just tattooed thugs in a jail, you know what I mean,
kinda
everywhere.
weird.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You guys must be used to the snow and ice now after your Jägermeister jaunt up. Is
Yeah.
it inside the Arctic Circle?
Yeah,
Just inside, I think it is, isn't it?
it was. Yeah, we got to meet the tribes that lived there.
Cool.
Father Christmas.
Father Christmas, yeah,
Nice.
sat on his lap. Yeah, we're actually really used to the cold. We've got caught in an ice storm in Texas
Of all places.
when we were.
Ice storm in Texas.
It was insane. We got caught in that storm in Switzerland this time last year.
Yeah,
We couldn't physically drive any further, like we just had to pull over at the side of the road and
Wow.
sleep there. We just woke up just shivering. What the
Yeah.
fuck is going on?
Just come straight from mountains. So it's
yeah.
Yeah, it was
So you know, playing in the Arctic Circle was just another day in the
no
job.
biggie. Surprisingly, it wasn't actually that cold. We actually all got sunburn on the iceberg.
Yeah.
Was it after Sonosphere? Because when I spoke to you guys at Sonosphere, you said you had some things in the
Yeah,
plan
it was
and you
just
couldn't talk
after.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd had it planned for like a year as well. Jaeger approached us like a year ago
Oh, wow.
to do it, so it was kind of hard to not tell people. We told like our family.
We have something we can't talk about again.
Something
there
for
you
next
go.
year then.
It's the moon. We're going to the moon.
Is this the release party for the new album then next year?
Yeah.
How's the
The moon
recording
landing.
going for the new album, the writing and stuff?
Awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We've got quite a lot done.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're going to do though still.
Yeah. We'll
Full
see.
EP or the
Might be an
style or
album,
anything?
might be an EP, might just be
A single.
singles.
A dingle.
I don't know, yeah.
A
We don't know
tringle.
yet. We're really we just don't really know what to do, what the best approach is. Trying to beat the game, as it were, at this
Yeah.
point, because people don't buy albums anymore. Like, we got sent all of our sales figures and stuff from the label, and it's just insane. Kids literally go on iTunes and buy 2 songs.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking mental.
So
how do you pick songs then to put
Well,
into your
this
set?
is
See the
Oh,
singles,
Like a
don't they?
hard
They
thing.
see the
Yeah.
video on YouTube and go, I'll take it.
Yeah.
So that's what we've got. We've written a few songs that we're really in love with right now, and we're definitely going to do something with them, but we don't know what yet. It's
Yeah,
going to be
don't know
it's
yet.
going to be
We're
special,
recording it somewhere fucking incredible too.
which we can't
in
talk
the
about.
UK?
That's what we can't talk
Oh,
about.
okay.
Yeah.
So me asking if it's the UK or anywhere. It's
Yeah.
like,
It's not the UK though.
No, it's not the UK.
you're not going back to Florida again then?
Not Florida.
Not,
No.
not Florida. So we can count that one out. That's fine. Are you hoping to have it out before next summer or after, or is it just literally?
Again,
I'm
I guess-
hoping to.
I hope so.
Aren't you?
But
Yeah.
it depends how we're going to do it. Really, it was just so. Once this tour's finished, we can kind of start concentrating on it. We kind
Yeah.
of this has been this and the iceberg stuff. We kind of was dead in the middle of it. So we thought we were a band that could maybe write on the road, but we're not. We're too busy getting pissed to do anything. That was the plan before this tour. We're like, we'll take over one of the lounges and we'll build like a makeshift studio and we'll start demoing the whole, all the songs. And it was like first day on tour, yay! And we haven't really.
To be honest,
we haven't done anything.
The first bus we got was they sent us the wrong bus, and it didn't sleep the amount of people that we needed.
Yeah.
So one of the lounges had to be taken over by 2 of the Avatar members. So
Avatar Boudoir.
Yeah.
Back lounge. That was
Avatar Boudoir.
So that was off limits.
Yeah, so we couldn't build a studio.
You don't have a lot of luck with buses. I remember the very first time I interviewed you in Exeter, and your red bus died a death.
Oh, Reggie.
Yeah,
little Reggie.
That was a van. That was our Postman Pat van.
That was our Postman Pat van, wasn't it? Yeah.
And now you're on a giant Skyliner. How
And a
things
big
have progressed in
bus.
the last couple of years.
This one's pimping, man.
This one's actually pretty good.
This is nice, yeah.
I like the spaceship door effect. That's new to us. Normally we're a key job, not a
Press the buttons.
Yeah.
I am here. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Is that how you're going to come out on stage in future?
Out of pod.
Spinal Tap style. Who Vince will get stuck in his.
Yeah.
We actually watched Spinal Tap the other day and it was brutally depressing.
Yeah, here's some advice.
It used to be really funny, but yeah.
What's your advice to kids that are in bands? Don't watch it on the road.
Yeah, just don't watch it. Just don't be in a band, honestly. It's fucking not worth it.
It's weird when you sit there and if you're not paying attention to the screen, you just look up. It's like, is that Homer Simpson? Oh, it is Homer Simpson. But it's like real life.
I found out the other day, The Simpsons, where I live now, it's a really weird little street, but it has a big building on the corner. I always wondered what the logo was on this big building, but it's where they do all the animation for Simpsons. I was just totally like, it's made like 10 footsteps from my door. That's incredible.
That's cool, man.
Because I went to the pub and met a guy. He was so casual about it. I was like, oh, what do you do? And I said, oh, I play in a band, blah, blah. What do you do? And he's like, oh, I work on The Simpsons. It's like, what? He's one of the illustrators for The Simpsons. Anyway, off topic.
So we're going to see the
I'm
Defiled
listening
in The
to-
Simpsons.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Cool.
Okay. What's it called? Glamour of the Kill.
It's Glamour of the Kill.
It's our friends.
We had them down for the zombie board a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah? Cool,
Yeah, they were main support with Skindred.
Piss heads.
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
Say hi. Hello, assholes.
They actually, they like a drink, man.
Yeah.
Every day they'd turn up, one of them with a crate of beer on his arm,
Yeah.
all dressed dapper, all ready to go, and we're like, Jesus Christ.
They all dressed up as nuns at the zombie ball, and we had to go out and get more vodka for them.
Oh, nice.
And then another case of lager as well. So.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, they like her.
Can they outdrink you guys?
I don't think they can outdrink me.
Bring
it on.
You're gonna drink
Bring it on.
them.
Bring it on.
Drink him. Yeah, that's for sure.
Bring it on.
As long as it's Jägermeister, you're okay, I guess.
I'll drink anything, but I prefer Jägermeister, yeah. But I have no rules.
No, as long as it's alcohol.
Jaeger are coming tonight, actually.
Who?
Jaeger are coming all tonight.
All right, cool.
Oh, there we go.
And all the people that did the Iceberg documentary are coming too.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
shit.
All
We better
here
be
tonight,
good.
So.
Is it something you're going to do in the future, working with those guys on other projects like the Iceberg?
They were amazing guys.
The actual people that took us out were just so pro. Like, it was cool. They properly looked after us. They knew exactly what shots they wanted, and there was no fucking around on the Iceberg. It was just go, go, go. We know exactly the shots we need. This is how it's going to work. So
You did the video
cool.
there as well.
yeah, we did the video. We didn't even intend to do a video there.
Okay.
We just did it.
It was our sound
Yeah,
check.
we had to go and test all of the gear works, and literally down from where the little hut that we were staying in was that thing. We just walked down to get onto a boat, like it was like 4 little tiny boats, the speed boats, to take us out to the icebergs.
Right.
We just went down to this little abandoned, I don't even know what it would have been.
It looked like a ship's hold.
I'll tell you a little story about that beach, actually. We started decorating our their cabs and amps with all these bones we were finding. We assumed that they were animal bones, and then the locals told us that beach is haunted and that a shaman and the little girl were found dead over there.
Yeah, so we were just like, I put this phone down now.
And that it's very, it's a bad omen to be there, and that's where we recorded our video for 5 minutes.
Yeah, we only originally intended to go there just to test, like, the gear worked, that the cameras worked, everything.
Yeah.
And while we were doing it, our manager was actually with us, and he was just like, guys, do you reckon, if we paid you a little bit extra, could you just film this really well now and make it into a video? So it was
and then we actually got to do the cutaways. We got the kids to come along.
That was in London, wasn't it?
In London, yeah. And we got loads of responses, heartbreaking stories, to be honest. And it was really cool that day to have everyone there. It was
Quite emotional, I guess.
It was very emotional, man.
One of them's actually here today.
Yeah, one of them is here.
It's cool.
Yeah, it was because they actually didn't just, in the video you just see them hold the sign, but they actually
It's the backstory behind what's written on it.
Yeah, they did it in front of the camera. They talked about how it happened, how they feel about it, and it was a heavy day, man, I have to say, and I have to thank you guys for coming down. We all have to, you made our video fucking cool.
Yeah, it's very poignant for the song that it goes with as well.
Yeah, exactly.
What's next then? Literally, we spoke about you going home for Christmas and chilling out, and you're writing a little bit and recording a little bit. Have you got any more tours?
Recording, that's
Just
it.
Recording now, no more.
Yeah,
live
we're
stuff.
gonna.
Yeah. So this is
Assess
what you
for a bit.
what you get today is what you get.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just assess really, and work on strategy for what we're going to do next.
Yeah.
Because we've been doing, we've been out for how many days now? Like how many? It's been like since Daggers came out. I think we worked out that last year we'd only been home for like
2 months.
2 months in the whole of the Daggers cycle, which was like a year and a half to now.
My girlfriend left me because of it. Yeah, she said I don't have a boyfriend. She's like, what are you doing? I was like, well, it's gonna get worse and worse, baby. She's like, all right, well, fuck it. So fuck it. I choose music.
But you can draw on that to write, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard life.
No, man.
It's a hard life.
For us,
We
yeah,
turn
we'll do
things
one
around
like
and make it a little bit more cheery. So,
Yeah.
What do you want for Christmas?
that. 2 front teeth.
What do you want for Christmas?
What do I want for Christmas? I would like one of those new Macs.
Going in deep.
The round ones. They call them the dustbins, but you can actually put them in your backpack, and that would be awesome
That'd be
to
pretty
be
good.
able to travel.
Save them flying it all the way to Florida again.
Yeah.
That was a fucking nightmare.
They actually, my G5 aeroplane. Yeah. No, my Mac Pro desktop came back just crushed and twisted.
We put it in a flight case and everything, and it's still and they lost it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Day
They
later,
sent
we
it
got
to
everything.
San
Francisco from Florida.
But it works.
That's cool, man.
It
It
just
makes
doesn't
weird
look very good now.
So yeah,
It's
I
been
want
defiled.
that. Yeah, it has been defiled, like us.
Yeah. What about yourself, Stitch, for Christmas?
I don't know what I want for Christmas, really. I used to, when you used to get socks and stuff from your aunties and stuff when you were a kid, you're like, fuck socks, what are you buying me socks for? Now I actually genuinely want some fucking socks and pants.
Wow.
Because you're going to Scandinavia, it's going to be cold.
Yeah.
I'm going balls
Full
deep for like a
G5 or whatever.
yeah, like socks.
In an ideal world, I'd love a lovely old 60s Gibson, but I don't think Father Christmas is that
What about
nice.
that guitar that just came out, limited edition, Dave Grohl?
Oh, I'd like the Grohl guitar, that would be my Christmas, but I can't get one, they're too expensive. Father Christmas, that's well out of Santa's
Come
budget.
on, ask for it. Maybe
Come
someone
on,
will get it for
Santa,
you.
just a Pelham blue Dave Grohl guitar, that's all I want. But
Maybe someone will send it to you. No,
yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
You never know.
you never know.
Random people watch our videos.
That's
There
what
we
I'm
go.
saying.
Come on, rich motherfucker, come on, sugar daddy. I need a sugar daddy!
It's been a pleasure, as always, chatting to you guys. Hope you have an awesome Christmas time, and
Thank you.
catch
You
up
too,
with you
man.
next year sometime.
Thank you very much.
Cool, thanks very much.
I miss those guys just sitting, chilling, and chatting and talking rubbish and
The camaraderie that they have between themselves, but with us as well.
yeah.
I would say for the rock show, they gave us somewhat a golden era of interviews where, as we say,
there was a few bands that we would interview every tour, every festival. It was the Defiled, the 100,
Hacktivist.
Fearless Vampire Killers. Those 4 bands, the top 4 most interviewed bands, I think, on our show.
100%. And there was a reason why, is because I remember, and it's again one that you can't find, but I did an interview with AVD and Vince.
Yeah.
And I think Lee turns up halfway through the interview to just join in for funsies. Not only that, we had a mascot, this one here, the troll. They tried to tear the head off my troll.
They did. Don't forget also that we had that interview in our local venue, the cavern.
Yep.
And we were just about to start the interview, and I was about to go, right, this is Mike, and Stitch goes, hang on a second. I did the biggest yawn, and then went, right, hi, I'm Mike from the right.
The only person that beat pre-interview weirdness was Simon Hall from Beholder, that paused you just before you started the interview to do the biggest belly burp I've ever heard, and then did the interview.
Big up Simon, we love you, we love everything you're doing with Bloodstock, the
Metal to the Masses,
Metal to the Masses, and the bookings you've made for next year are just...
And what's lovely is just to see with your personal journey how well it's gone for you, particularly with health and things like that.
Yeah.
It could have been a lot worse, but Simon, we love you.
I still think the goal is to get Simon to do another roly-poly on the main stage.
Sorry, Simon, if you end up having to do this. But no, going back...
He did it before.
He did it before. But going back to the Defiled,
please.
We have maintained, particularly with Lee, the same type of relationship. The only reason that we don't do an interview sort of every quarter of the year is because he lives in America now.
Yes, he's a California resident,
yes,
isn't he?
And so again, Red Method for AVD, if you want to track his current music, but Lowlives, oh my god.
They're on tour at the moment.
They are?
Just about to, with Steel Panther across the States.
Amazing. And all I can say is that I love the fact that we've had interviews with every member of Lowlives and Lee, but I turned up to one of their shows to do an interview, and it's one that's on our channel with Lowlives. But because I turned up early and I helped load in because they didn't have enough hands, I suddenly became like the 6th member to Lowlives for the night. They had me like just sit with them and chill. Such a lovely group of people, and particular shout out to Luke, the drummer. Mate,
He's a beast on the drums.
Not just a beast on the drums, but we like this era of your career more so than any other era, I think is probably the best way of putting it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
He's found his niche.
Found his niche and found the right band members to work with.
Living in California. That sun does wonders for all of them. Lee's not as pasty and
no, he's
white.
very much not.
Because sometimes you couldn't tell when he was Stitch if he had the goth corpse paint on, or if he was just being very English.
Or whether he was a bit ruined from the night before.
Well, there is that, yeah.
Yeah.
Do any corpse paint? Nah, I still can smell the Jägermeister on my breath. That'll be all right.
But yeah, make sure that off the back of this, the main thing that we would love to see, and it's what I said at the start, is
Reunion.
we want to see you reform the Defiled for at least one gig, if not a reunion tour. If you can't get Needles, Luke from Lowlives, I'm saying that you need to play for the Defiled.
Ooh.
Right?
Good shout. Or the original drummer could come back.
Exactly. But and Lee's going to hate us for this because we've teased him that we're going to try and start a campaign to get the Defiled back. And you can see below in the link to the Lowlives interview from 2000 Trees this year is that the only reason that he doesn't like us doing that is because he genuinely wants to do it again.
But he just can't sing it.
Well,
his voice is not designed to sing
that anymore.
Yeah.
But he did say that if he could get hold of Vince, AVD's already said that anytime he wants to do a reunion show he can, but it's got to be the right circumstances and it's got to be in the right place. So I'd say that there's probably got to be an American tour or an American show and an English show because that's where the Defiled was the most popular, is those two countries.
Yep. So I'm going to go off and buy myself a lottery ticket. So when I win,
can pay for it.
We can pay for it, and the reunion show will be in our hometown because we've booked you to play in our hometown before our Zombie Ball.
Yep.
More on that next week.
Yes, more on the Zombie Ball next week. Make sure that you do like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to watch next week's Halloween special and the From the Vault that we have for next week as well.
Oh, the Halloween special, we have got some amazing guests.
Oh, I can't believe that we've actually managed to book these two.
I know, it's our first proper guests on the podcast as well. It's normally just us two gassing.
Yeah, no,
we've actually booked some guests to come in and basically they're going to take the show over, I think.
Yeah, no, probably do the whole thing, I would imagine.
Yeah, we'll obviously interject, but yeah, this one's special.
Yes, but to keep you going until that point, there is a link to our radio show below. It is 2 hours of new music, interviews and banter. And make sure you follow us on all social media as well, because we do put up things that you don't get on here or our radio show, like behind the scenes stuff and various things on our social media as well. So make sure no matter where you are, you're doing a like, subscribe, follow, whatever the case may be. Well, I guess we'll see you next week. Take it easy.